welcome. This is going to be a fun panel. I need to say one word, and we already got cheers. First off, just want to welcome everyone to this very special panel of Halo Universe, celebrating the excellent actors that we've had up here in the Halo games. And we're going to start things off a little differently. I'm going to hand it off, actually, and introduce, first of all, Mr. Marty O'Donnell, audio director and composer at Bungie.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Marty's going to handle some of the introductions from here on out.
Okay. This is a little bit of a surprise for just about everybody up here. One thing I want to just say to everybody in the audience, this is Jen Taylor Cortana. And Steve Downs is next to her, and he's Master Chief. Now, here's the amazing thing. Not only is this the first time they've ever sat together on a panel, this is the first time they've ever been in the same room or even met. So this is a historic moment. I'm so happy. I want to do my romantic love theme that I wrote for Halo 1. Okay, now before I introduce anybody else, I thought what I would do is just give you guys a little bit of a history lesson about how I do voiceover with these great Chicago actors who have done voiceover and radio and TV for years. So I'm going to give you just a little bit of a history. We're going to go back really far. And the lame Seattle actor here, this one Seattle actor. Thanks. Who I didn't know was going to be here today, so I didn't bring any of her outtakes, but you can hear some of her outtakes online, and she's very funny. We might have her sing Daisy.
Shut up.
Jay's in the audience. Jay, could you cut that together for us? We'll stick it online later.
I hate you.
Yeah, she was supposed to sing Daisy at the end of Halo 3.
Let's talk about the Chicago actors.
Chicago, okay. So I'm going to do this as quickly as possible. I have some stuff. When I first I've worked with these guys in Chicago for many years on commercials, and when I started doing games, they were an obvious choice to have come in and audition. I'm going to go all the way back to a game called Septerracore. And how many people in this room have played Septerracore? Okay, 2. 3, 4, that's good. 5, excellent. All right, this is going to be a treat for everybody. So this is Tim Dodabo, and what you're going to hear, this is a short clip of Tim Dodabo doing several different voices for Septerracore, and you'll hear me voice slate. So this is a very short clip of several voices Tim did. Here we go. I don't think you're on.
Need the audio up there.
Okay, that was great. Hey, how about that?
No kidding.
I did it really quiet.
Well, this should work. I'm hearing it. It's all plugged in and it's all the way up. We were doing it before.
I don't think his thing is plugged in.
Wow. How many times have you said that in a game?
This is Tim Dodabo.
Okay, here we go. We got it now.
Doing Emperor Aspartine.
It's proof of your bloodline. One day you will use it. The only other voice I was thinking of was something more along the lines of this.
That was my God voice.
Use it to part the waters, my son.
This is actually the very first scene in the game.
Okay.
So he's really young here?
Tim Dodabo doing Shopkeeper number 1.
Shopkeeper number 1.
Hi there. Would you care to buy anything?
Okay, this next one, the girl's sort of coming on to you.
Sorry, you're barking up the wrong tree, honey. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can make a deal for a cutie like you.
Okay, this is Tim Dodabo as bar patron number 3.
Beware the night. Evil walks the darkness. You haven't been in the graveyard, have you?
I'm getting drunker as I go, just so you know.
Stay in at night, friend. It's not safe to walk the streets at night. The undead will get you.
This is Tim Dadabo doing the mayor.
All right, search the place. They're hiding in here somewhere. Enough! We're not here to eat lunch. We're here to arrest smugglers.
Wonderful. So he did many voices in Septericor. Yes?
Marty, can I just say
You're going to come up.
that's what Tim Dadabo is like all the time.
All right, this is, if any played Oni. Oni, remember Oni? Tim.
Baby!
It's on my demo forever.
All right, and now this is Tim. At one point, we were having Guilty Spark. We were thinking about maybe having Guilty Spark hovering through an operating room in a tent in Halo. So here's Guilty Spark.
The monitor should go through the OR. You know, if I was going to operate, I would probably use a lateral incision. Oh, move out of the way. Are you injured? Do you need assistance? I'd be more than happy to service you. Not in that way.
I know, I get it.
Oh, that looks like it hurts a lot. Catchy melody. I've always liked it. I don't know why. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. It would be a real toe tapper if I had some. You must listen to Marty O'Donnell. He's quite the genius. He the man.
Yes. Thank you, Tim. Tim Dadabo, everybody. All right, now Steve Downs goes back to Septericor also, and he played a major role, a guy named Gunner, but I think he probably even forgot that he played a couple of the more minor roles.
I've wiped it from my memory.
Yes. He was Scum Townie, number 1.
Welcome to Scumtown. This is where most of the stuff the pirates steal from Shell 5 gets sold. Here, have some of this. Hey, you're chosen, aren't you? Well, how come you don't have any facial tattoos? Hey, look, if you want a tattoo, you know there's a place in town you can get one.
Now, what's interesting about that is that I think he just, in that just set of lines right there, he said more syllables than he said in all the Halo series.
Did he say welcome to Stumptown?
Scumtown.
Oh.
And then I had him also play a character named Wind City Man. No, Wind City Man. Do you remember this? Oh, gee, that's too bad.
Wind City Man. I'm a Wind City man. New here? Well, welcome to Wind City. We've done much to retrofit our old buildings. Energy from the new power stations to the north is pumped through large cables.
It was a great game.
I suppose that's not in the script, is it? Yeah, I see you have a Bieber in Wind City. Okay. Hey, pal, what are you doing? Hey, buddy, what are you doing? Hey, get your hands off me. Hey, stop it. That'll be enough of that.
Wind City Man. And now here he is as the main character, Gunner.
Lord Gunner of the Chosen. Fate chooses who will lead. Courage chooses who follows. Usually, yes. But now the Holy Chosen Emperor, who rules over all chosen tribes, has sent me to stop the blasphemer Doscius before he does even more damage.
Yes.
Ancient relics that hold the secret of communicating with the core. After we found them, the Emperor chose to wait, holding them until the time of the next conjunction. But Doscius was not willing to hold his ambitions. Yes, please, tell us how you will collapse time and bring the future to the present. Yes. I defeated you once, Doscius. I can do it again.
Yes.
In the name of the Holy Chosen Emperor, I vanquish the heretic Doscius. You're mad!
Thank you, Steve. Okay, now we're up to the Halo days. As you can tell, his Gunner voice actually I thought was perfect for Master Chief when we started casting for Master Chief. So I had him do that, and I had to inform him that he had very few syllables in the game, but they were very important. So this is a session, and I'd like you to listen to the lines. We always had Steve do at least each line 3 times. you're going to hear another set of lines that we did many different versions of. It's the final line in Halo 1, and I think you'll recognize which one we chose, and you'll probably see why. And too bad Joe's not here, because all these extra versions of the writing were Joe's writing, but we chose the right one. And then at the end of almost every session we do with these people, we end up having them scream and die and get hurt in horrible ways. So we are going to hear some of Steve doing some screams that maybe didn't quite make the cut. But some of them did make the cut. You'll probably recognize them if you played enough Halo.
Yeah, I'll just do 3 in a row and keep going until you tell me to stop. Gotcha. Captain Keys, Captain Keys, Captain Keys.
There you go.
No thanks to your driving, yes. No thanks to your driving, yes. No thanks to your driving, yes. And then moving to
Turning pages of the script.
all this extraneous dialogue till we get to another key plot point. That's right. It's just, well, it's like Clint Eastwood. He didn't have a lot of lines either, and
That's right.
for a few dollars more. No, I think we're just getting started. No, I think we're just getting started. No, I think we're just getting started. No, things are just getting
Whoop, I lost sound. What happened?
I think this cable is...
Oops. It's plugged in here.
are just getting started.
He's still getting started.
No, the battle is just getting started. No, the battle is just getting started. No, the battle is just getting started. No, our battle has just begun. No, our battle has just begun. No, our battle has just begun.
No.
That's my natural rage. Which testicle did you
Whoa. Okay.
Put your arms back on.
I'm dying in here.
Now a real quick instant death, but it's sort of loud. Great. Okay, one more thing. This is where you've been huge grenade. You're flying through the air. So
Like a.
great. I think we got you. That's perfect,
Beautiful.
man. Thanks, Steve.
My.
Thank you.
Glamorous work, isn't it?
You can see why we wait to the end of the session for them to scream, because after that, their voices are absolutely shredded. So, and now we're going to move on to Pete Stacker down at the end. Say hello to Pete. Pete Stacker not only is Sergeant Stacker in all the Halo series, but he's also Captain Keys. But before we get to that, we go back the furthest. Anybody who played the Myth series in the room? Myth, The Fallen Lords, Myth, Soulblighter. So as you know, there was a gameplay announcer who said things like, casualties and game over, 5 minutes remaining. So the very first time we had, no, this is for Myth.
Oh.
Jen, there's another game. We had Pete come in and read for the gameplay announcer, and first thing I did, and one of the rules we have when Pete comes in is that we record from the very moment he walks in the booth, because we don't know what's going to exactly happen.